Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's Ruth Delgado and Ruth Delgado's Glamour page here. And as you guys can hear in the background, that's my cat Sweetie. So, we're here today on our actual second video of today, believe it or not. I'm pumping through them. So, I decided today that I was going to do a video having a discussion. If you are already a part of my true tribe, which means basically I'm Ruth Delgado, and I call my subscribers, my tribe, my followers, my loves, my true tribe. So when you come to my page and you like my channel and you like my footage and you like what I do, you like what I talk about, you like the vibe, you subscribe and you become a part of the Truth Tribe. And there's that. So, my Truth Tribe already knows that I do storytime videos, I do my original yoga dance videos. I also do bling with me videos. I do videos also of me basically talking about subjects and issues like that plague us regularly, like in today's society. You know, the issues and complications and circumstances that we come across on a day-to-day basis in life. I like to come to my platform. This is my platform, my channel, and talk about it, chat about it. Try to share my insight and my input about things and try to have a constructive and um, productive conversation with you guys in the comment sections, or if I happen to be on live, or whatever the situation is. So that's what this video right here is about today. So guys, how is the lighting? Because I kind of feel like I'm overdoing it. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm overdoing it because I not only have the light, which is actually getting dark now, but the light from outside, but I also have my big lamp right here. Decided to put that back on because my two ring lights, one is pretty bright, not the brightest that it can be, but pretty bright, but the other one is pretty daggone dull, and I don't have brand new batteries to put in it so it can be like brighter. So that's why I kind of got like a whole bunch of lights on right now. So y'all tell me in the comment section if this lighting is good, because if it is, I'll make it a regular thing, okay? So that y'all can see me well and everything like that. Just let me know. Comment in the comment section, let me know. But anywho, so what I decided to, have a nice little chitter chat with you guys today on is basically, as usual, a conversation that came up on social media, because between the news and social media, that's where I get a lot of my chat sessions, or when I'm talking to my friends, I get chat sessions from there too. So basically, um, y'all give me a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something. Ooh, my foot itching like crazy. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Me, I am gravy, baby. I'm good in the neighborhood, vibing or whatnot. Y'all, so I hate when I do this. So if y'all already a part of the True Tribe, then y'all already know. I'm a writer. I write a lot. I take a lot of notes and stuff. So, as usual, I took notes to have this video like to do this video, like not a lot of notes, but like a little bit of notes to like, have an idea of what I'm going to talk about in this video. Do y'all know that right now I'm having a hard time finding my notes? And I cannot understand for the life of me why. Oh, okay, here it is. That's sad. It was like right there. But anyway, y'all. So, the name of this video is called Men and Women in the Dating Scene, My Views. So, I came across, and I hope I can find it. I think I screenshotted it, so I should be able to find it. But I came across a conversation on, I believe it was my Instagram, where I believe it was a guy, but don't quote me on it, that was having a discussion. Matter of fact, it wasn't a discussion, it was a YouTube video. And it was a video basically talking about how he isn't ready for love. Basically talking about how sometimes a man may not be ready to love you at that time for different multiple reasons, right? And I was listening to this video, and if you guys want to see the video, it's called He Isn't Ready for Your Love. So if you guys want to look at it, go look at it so you can see it for yourself. So basically, I commented on this specific video because I felt like the man and what he's talking about, I don't remember his name, and I can't go to his name right now, but the man who's in that picture that I just showed you guys, who's talking and what he's talking about, he does sound pretty legit in what he's saying. But my major situation in question is, this is what my comment was that I put down to his video that was basically describing all of these different attributes that men may have that might prevent them from being ready for you as a woman, as a person, for a relationship, for something serious, okay? So I said, in response to his video, one question I do have on this subject is, why is it that in society it seems like for the man, it's okay for that man if he feels like he wants to explore sexually. It's okay for that man if he feels like he wants to play the field. It's okay for that man if he wants to stay single for quite a long time and just mingle and date for a while. And he never gets judged but congratulated for it in society. But the woman, she is very strictly dealt with. She is very harshly dealt with. And she has, if she has any type of sexual urges that is beyond basics, then she's a hoe. But yet, he's congratulated for these behaviors. So that was one of my comments that I decided to put on there, because I'm like, like, mind you, because I know it's probably going to be a irksome person that's probably going to have the comment and say, well, what are you saying, that women should be able to be hoes too? No, here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, either you should be strict on both, or you be just as lenient on one as you are on the other. Because how you going to be extremely critical of one and then extremely lenient on the other, meanwhile both are doing the same thing? How is that fair? It's not in society. And that's why I feel that there's too many people that end up in relationships and not happy with them, because society is already unfair with how they produce, like letting us know like how we supposed to go about things and how we supposed to do things. Like, society rushes females into getting into relationships and into being serious with one person. Let me, before I expound on what I just said, let me tell y'all the second comment that I put down there so I can get y'all to have a better idea, a wholesome idea of my mindset on this specific subject. So I said, in my mind as a human being, woman, I think of it like this. I've been studying animals. Wait a minute. Is this the. No, that's not it. Okay, here it is. I feel like because of these conditionings, it really sucks for women out here because women have to hide and have to limit and have to control themselves and their urges and their freedoms because the world is not accepting of her being adventurous and taking her time with her heart. It's really crazy that no woman speaks out and say this is really not fair because this is really the reason why a lot of times women don't get treated well because we're so dismissed and controlled, yet men are congratulated and being free and what they want to do, but never women. It sucks and it's not fair. So basically, what I was saying is women are rushed overall into being in serious relationships and into being with one specific person as opposed to like men are congratulated and um, encouraged to take their time with love, to, play the fields, to go out and really give themselves options and time to really find the right person. But is that the same advice that's given to a woman? No, it's not. The advice basically that's given to a woman is to really not give any guy the time of day. And then if she does give any guy the time of day, make sure it's just one person because if it's any more than one person, then she's going to automatically be looked at, referred to, or disrespected as a whore. Excuse me. I don't know if I could say that, but that's basically how society puts it. So my whole twist is this. I'm not saying as a woman that I feel like women should be out here just throwing the JJ everywhere. No, absolutely not. No, I'm not saying that. If you do decide that you're going to be sexually active with anybody, that's your decision. I'm not trying to tell you what to do because that's not my position. But if you want to be careful, because it is a lot of diseases out here, you might want to be careful, okay? So my advice is to date who you want to date. But when it comes to sex, when it comes to giving your body intimately to someone, then that's when you think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 times, okay? Before you actually decide to do it. So that you can make sure you make the right decision for your body, for your health, and for yourself. But in the meantime, I would always advise women to take their time in love just like guys advise other guys to take their time in love. Don't, oh man, don't rush into it. You got your whole life ahead of you. Same thing to the women. I'm going to say that to you, women that are watching this, you have your whole life ahead of you. Don't let no one man sweep you off your feet oh so quickly and have you thinking that he's the one and he's not, and you don't give yourself any options. The next thing you know, you're stuck with a demon for the rest of your life because you married the first man or second man or whatever man that you decided to marry and didn't give yourself any options to be able to say, you know what, I actually don't like that. Because here's the thing, one thing that I have definitely recognized from dating, I wasn't able to date when I was younger. I left my mother's house to go and live and be on my own at 19 years old. And that's when I started dating. My mom, I don't think, was ever about to let me date ever. Now that I'm older, I kind of understand a little better and a little bit more why. Because these dudes out here, sometimes, some of them, Ain't even worth it. But anywho, um, when I did start dating, and I didn't have a father figure. I didn't have no male figure in my life to like teach me about dating, to teach me about men, to teach me about men in the dating world, to teach me what to expect, what to look out for, what to be careful of. Nothing, none of that. So I basically had to learn by default, by trial and error, different things. And one thing that I have come to recognize when it comes to relationships, you learn as you go, darling. Like, even though you're you, until you've dated a number of different people, you don't know what you want yet. You don't know what you like yet. You don't know what you're into yet. You don't even know what you be feeling yet. You're not sure yet. You feel something. You feel good. You feel happy with this person. Whatever. With the basics, but as far as like knowing the checklist of what you would expect in a relationship, what you would like really, really seriously expect in a marriage, what you would require of yourself to do as a wife, what would you require of your husband to do for you, like all of that kind of stuff, you learn by trial and error and over time, especially when you're a person like me who is learning as they go, learning along the way because they didn't have father or parents teaching them about what to look for in the dating world. My mom was very religious, so her whole thing was no sex, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So it was like, you know, I was just like, Mom, you got to live your life. I'm going to live mine. I'm not going to stay a virgin my entire life, stuck up under you forever. Love you, but no. But I think that's what she wanted. But, in all actuality, to overstand, being a mom to an amazingly talented, beautiful young lady like myself, I'd be the same way. I hate to admit it because I'm like, wow, I would turn into my mom. But it's not a bad thing because I'd be the same way because I would want to protect my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy out here. Like, it's nutso. Nutso whatso. It's crazy. So if it's this wacky right now, while I'm the age that I am right now, I can only imagine when I don't have any children right at the moment. I can only imagine if I was to have a daughter and she was to get old enough to start dating, what type of crap she would have to go through, in her time, when she's grown. And honestly, y'all, it breaks my heart. It does, because it's like, men are not even taught how to be men because most of them don't even have a man in the household. And then most of the time, if they do have a man in the household, a lot of time daddy's not even in the household because he's always working. So it's just a lot, and then women, females, we're constantly watching our mothers do daggone near everything by themselves. And then we end up being attracted to men when we get older that think that we're supposed to do everything by ourselves. And check this. We're the next generation of many of women that have done everything by themselves. So do you think we want to keep doing everything by ourselves? Heck no. And I'm one of us. And I second that. No, we do not want to be doing everything by ourselves. We're not trying to take after, love you, grandma and mom, but we're not trying to take after mom and grandma doing everything, acting like we super women of the world. We're not finna do that. We finna look at you like, boy, you crazy. And we might tell you that. And we wouldn't be wrong. Because women are not supposed to be, behaving in that behavior anyway. I think I already brought a video to you guys about how it's always crazy how I always hear men and sometimes women constantly talking about how, oh, it's ridiculous how manly black women act. And it's like, do you not recognize that part of the reason why a lot of black women act so manly is because they are pushed into an area where they are made to behave in a way where they're kind of living like a man, where they're providing, they're protecting, and producing. Like they're doing everything. So you think that that's not going to reflect in their personality since that's what they're doing anyway? So that's why I believe that if we adjusted how we're teaching our young people, and either one or two things, either be more laxed on both sexes and understand that both sexes deserve to be free and to be not judged when it comes to deciding that they're going to take their time excuse me y'all, and preserve their energy, and slow step it when it comes to dating, slow step it when it comes to deciding that they're going to be in a stable, consistent, healthy relationship with someone. They're going to take their time in pursuing this relationship. They're not going to jump into it because, oh, I want to make sure that I'm not being looked at as a hoe. Can we stop doing that to each other, please? Can we stop? Can we allow each other to live? Can we allow each other to grow? Can we allow each other to get to know each other? Can we allow each other to get to know ourselves? Get to know who we are first? Have fun and date? Be sociable? Because that's what the dating scene is about. It's not about having sex with everybody. I don't know who started that mess. They need to stop it. Dating is about dating. It's about going out, having fun with people, behaving and having activities with one another to show one another each other's character and behavior outside of the norm of what we're used to on a regular day-to-day basis, working and going to school and all of that kind of stuff. That's what dating is about. It's all this sex. Like, I don't know who is responsible for overly sexualizing everything, but whoever it is, I wish that I could slap the bejesus out of them about 100 times, because you really messed up the world with that foolishness. Seriously, whoever got into the habit of just extremely overly sexualizing society in and of itself, shame on you. Seriously. Because that's why love is so underrated. Because sex is so extremely blown up. And for what? Because without love, it don't even feel that good. Let's be honest. Are we gonna lie? I don't lie. So if you want to lie, go click off now. But if you want the truth, stay and stick with the truth, okay? That's why you stick with Ruth. You stick with the truth. That's why you're part of the Truth Tribe, right? Right. That's why you're going to press that subscribe button if you ain't already a part of the Truth Tribe. Because we vibe with the truth, and that's it. We don't vibe with nothing else. And when you be honest, society needs to change. Because it's teaching the young people wrong. And then we wonder why the young people acting so wacky and crazy. Because society is wacky and crazy. You fix society, you fix the people. So, I also wanted to share with you guys a couple of poems that I wrote that is kind of associated with the subject. So, let's see if I can easily find these poems. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Are they in here? Or are they in the other one? Maybe they're in the other one. Okay. So, the first poem, and guys, in advance, please forgive me if I hiccup over my words, because I just wrote both of these poems today. So if you know anything about poems, you might have to practice them a few times before you can really like say the entire poem like effortlessly without like hicking up over words and stuff like that. And because I just wrote these poems, I wasn't able to like go over them and kind of study them to like effortlessly flow through them. So don't laugh at me, okay? If you laugh at me, you getting deleted. I don't care. You getting deleted. Be mean. You can go bye bye. So here goes. It's two poems. The first poem is called Black Man. Okay? Black man. From your broad shoulders to your muscular build, your bright, hopeful smile to the way your laughter roars through the room like a lion, you cannot be ignored. So, yes, it's easy to understand why every black woman adores you. You are the most sought after human nationality alive. Every culture wants you to mate and procreate with you. And you enjoy that, don't you? I know y'all do. You're clearly adored very much by your often way too strong and single mothers. They teach you well. They teach you don't cry, don't have feelings and emotions, or have them, but never be directed on how to use and control them. She taught you how to cook, respect others, make sure you work, don't be racist. Nothing wrong with that. But who teaches the young man to court, respect, and direct his future woman and family? Who teaches him that outside of himself is a people that believes in him and his potential, but he has to believe in his greater self as well? And we need you. So, brother, father, uncle, whatever role you play, school yourself today on how to be better for those who believe in you and love you. In return to you showing up as your best self, we will be submissive without question or demand because we appreciate you taking your place, and we'd in return take ours. Y'all like it? So that's the poem I decided to write, describing the black man and what I view the black man as, and his pain and his struggle. Now, the second one, which I'm about to do after I come back, I have to close these windows because we finally lost the daylight, and I don't want everybody looking in my crib. So give me a second. Okay, y'all. My bad. So, I decided to write these two poems, the one that I just read you guys and the one I'm about to read, because I feel like black men and black women, we don't use our voice enough. We don't support each other enough. We don't even support ourselves and how we genuinely feel enough. A lot of times we dismiss our own feelings. And I understand that a lot of times the reason why we do that is because we see that that's what the rest of the world does. So when you recognize the rest of the world's going to dismiss your feelings, you dismiss your own feelings so that you won't even take it personal. But when you do that, you don't recognize that you confuse yourself, because how you really feel, you can't even genuinely know that if you keep dismissing how you really feel. You get what I'm saying? So I pray and I encourage my black brothers and sisters, and I say black because that's what I am, to encourage each other, spread love to each other, love on yourself, teach yourself some self love, cater to yourself. If you're not able to do a lot, do what little you can and work little by little by little by little. And the more that you can build up, build up. If you got to build up slow, go ahead and build up slow. It's okay. It's all good. Everybody has their own flow, their own time span of doing things, their own, how long it's going to take them to get somewhere, to get some information, to learn life, to learn themselves, to learn each other. I encourage us to be patient with ourselves and be patient with each other and understand that it's okay to take your time with love. It's okay to live life. It's okay to live. It's okay. It's okay to know you're special as a human being, as a person. How you feel matters. That's why we have to sit here and keep telling the world Black Lives Matter, because we haven't even recognized in our own brains and in our own minds as a people that how we feel matters. If you don't even think how you feel matters, you don't even care whether you live or not. Whether you know that or not doesn't even matter, because if you don't care how you feel, no one else is going to. You can just hang it up and let that motherfucker dry, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You got to care first. You got to love you first. You got to care about you first. Now, there's some people, but it's very, very, very few of them, and they're very prized, valuable people who will love you enough for you and them, and they'll teach you how to love yourself. Those are very special people. You got to treasure people like that, because they really care. And these days, people wouldn't dare to care. So when you come across somebody that dares to care, treasure them, love them, take care of them, and value them, because they're a very valuable person. I just had to throw that in there before I give you this last poem and, wrap this up. So, the next poem, I flowed through the first one pretty good, but I'm not going to talk too quick because I might hiccup on this one, okay? So, the next poem is called Black Woman. Okay, so the first one was Black Man, this is Black Woman. Okay, yes, it was basic and simple, but the poems aren't, though. Beautiful. The source of every definition of beauty is defined by you. From your crown and glory, crinkly, curly hair, to your intense eyes that seem to see straight through to the soul. Your strong and tight physique, and your infamous, heavy, sought after, big, natural, round booty. I had to say it like that. I had to. Anyway, women of other nationalities go under the knife to look like your natural you. Yes, they do. Yet you hate yourself. Why? How can the most naturally beautiful woman that exists not recognize their own beauty? Have you in some sense gone blind? You have the hiccup. You have the mitochondria Eve gene. This is proof all beauty, in fact, comes from you. There is no race that you cannot give birth to. This is a fact. If not for your black women, the mother of all races, no other race could survive or thrive on its own. Because on our backs, we carried many babies, sometimes not even our own. Suckled children that didn't even come from us, not by choice. We carry so much pain and secrets in our hearts, it weighs us down at times. Playing mama for everyone sometimes, not even your own children. Yet again, not by choice. You are the most unprotected, terribly, too tremendously disrespected, and why? When you give everything of yourself to this world, why can't they at least respect and love the very hands that bless, feed, and clean them as helpless children? To not even get respected by those very children. There's a problem in the world, like Tupac said. We have a generation that hates the ladies that makes the babies. Too much wrong with that picture. Too much. Too much hate in the family because no one loves the one that made it possible to even be existing. No man or child is naturally born in this planet without women and could never survive or thrive without her either. Little woman being taught to lead by example through her mother, taught to serve and always put out your best and nothing less. Respect yourself, though no one around you respects you. How? Love everyone, meanwhile, no one seems to love you or even care if you're here unless we need you, which we will, because don't the whole world always need a mama? Excuse my language, but fuck all the drama. Trauma you've been through. You don't feel you black, right? How dare you, as a black girl, cry like you white, like someone going come around and make sure you're all right. You better off sucking it up and never feeling again, 'cause you ain't white, so we don't care if you all right. And on that note, I smile because I say this. The sadness of the pain that us black women have to go through, carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. And yes, I do understand that a lot of men do the same, but they don't do it like us women do. Giving birth to children that turn around and disrespect you, they don't go through that. They don't go through that. That's like pain 2 times. I went through the pain of bringing your butt into this world. Then I'm going to have to go through the pain of you disrespecting me to my face. Lord, help us. Lord, help us all. I pray for us. And Truth Tribe, I hope y'all pray for us too. Because good people deserve to live good lives. Good people deserve a good chance, a good opportunity to get better, to do better, to make something better of themselves. And I'm rooting for us because we've been through so much over the years, over centuries. Everybody has done us dirty, including ourselves, sadly. It's time for us to finally learn how to love ourselves, respect ourselves, and give ourselves the love that we've always deserved. All right, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. I thank you guys so much for watching all the way through to the end of the video. And I really hope that you really enjoyed the footage. I didn't really outline this. I just said the subject, expounded on my own comments that I made on things, and then read to you guys my thoughts in poetry version of how I feel about black women and black men, and how I love you guys. I love y'all. I love my people. And I'm rooting for you. You trying to do something better for yourself? You want to be a better you? I believe in you. And you can believe in you too. And before I bow out, yo, y'all gotta check me out, y'all know y'all gotta check me out. Y'all gotta check me out. Fab Essence Press On Nails, the essence of Dazzle. Y'all gotta check me out. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta check me out, okay? I gotta show you one more. Show you these tights. Cute, right? Butterfly, TEOD. Yes. So, y'all, if you wanna get yourself a nice pair of tights or a sports bra like what I'm wearing here, if you're a workout person, or if you just have like a favorite shirt or a favorite dress that you want to put some bling on, holla at your girl. The essence of Dazzle. I put bling on anything, okay? So check me out next time. I love y'all. Make sure you press that subscribe button, and what? Make sure you become a part of the Truth Tribe. Cause why? Cause when you vibe with Ruth, you vibing with the truth, and that's just that on that. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.